Hello everyone and welcome back to another Diecast review. Today we have a wave review, but instead of the whole wave, we only have two, and I'll explain why here in just a minute. First things first, I just got these like after they started hitting the shelves and stuff. I am currently like 3 waves behind. I haven't done wave 6, wave 7, or wave 8. But I only picked up one of wave 8, and I got like 5 of wave 7, and then only 2 of wave 6. I'm pretty sure I picked up the Ross Chastain before I had it in the Gold Series. Now, of course, I have it in the Gold Series, so it's not really a big deal or anything. I had to find something to do with it. So there was a custom I wanted to do. It was just a race version, nothing crazy. I don't remember where it was from though, but I do have a reference picture that I have to kind of look a little deeper into and see if I can get more pictures to see if the custom is possible. And I got the Kyle Larson diecast because it was the first Kyle Larson authentic that was released. And not only that, it was the first Larson diecast of 2021 in general. This is the first one before the Gold Series, but the first one in the Wave. So, of course, I got it no matter what, even if I didn't need it, because I do have it coming in the Gold Series along with the HendrickCars.com. So, that one was kind of pointless as well. But I figured if anything, I could rebrand it or use something like that for a custom or whatever. Now, I hate to say that because it is a Kyle Larson diecast, but at the same time, it's not really as demanded as the Hendrick cars because, of course, the Hendrick cars won a bunch of races, it won the championship race, stuff like that. So I don't think the value is high enough on the Larson for me not to do anything to it, but I guess we'll kind of see either way. So, with that being said, we're going to take a look at what is in the back of the Wave. And we got, let's see, it was the... Oh, no, I remember what this was. We've already done part of the Wave review, but we was only missing a few things. I'm pretty sure we was only missing the iFly, which I have, but I'm going to take it back because I don't really need it. And I have it coming in the Gold Series. The 42... and the Larson was the only thing that I didn't have out of this Wave. So I got those 3 things, and again, I'm going to take the 99 back. But I mean, other than that, that's why we're doing this video with only 2. Now, if you want to see the rest of the Wave, link in the description down below, you can go ahead and check that out. But we are going to do this in numerical order, meaning Kyle Larson is going to be first in the review, and then, of course, we're going to finish it out with Ross Chastain. So as I just stated, here is the Kyle Larson diecast we're going to take a review, or take a look at for the review. It is the Nations Guard, not a huge paint scheme. It's pretty much the exact same paint scheme for the Hendrick cars, which of course is the more popular one. But instead of the black, it is blue. No, is it blue? Yeah, it's blue, and then the green is red or something like that. But either way, it's not as big of a deal as the Nations Guard, or not the Nations Guard, but the Hendrick cars. Either way, we do have a Kyle Larson diecast right here. Of course, you got the Nations Guard and the card right there. Kyle Larson Wave 6, and of course, you got that all decent. I mean, it's not amazing, but it's pretty decent packaging up there at top. Pretty cool little detail, though, that they do kind of tweak it to every diecast. So that is pretty cool. So let's open this bad boy up and see what we got in store. Here's the diecast out of the package. I did not save the package because I'm not going to be reusing it in any way, but this is the Nations Guard diecast right here, and of course we got the Nations Guard magnet. Now, surprisingly, this is an actual magnet. It's not a sticker or anything, so thank goodness Lionel got that right. Nations Guard, Kyle Larson, and the number 5. Of course, you got the little swoosh. Did I say number 5? Number 5. I can't talk, apparently. But you got a little swoosh going on right here, of course, to match the paint scheme. And speaking of the paint scheme, this is not a bad paint scheme whatsoever. Now, whenever I get to the HendrickCars.com diecast, I will do a side-by-side comparison, but I do not have that reviewed just yet. So let's take a look at this diecast. Of course, you got the very classic, or not classic, but the very well-known paint scheme. Of course, you again, you had it with the Nations Guard and with the Hendrick cars. So, you know, it's kind of been around a little bit. But right here on the hood, you got Nations Guard. I might find a custom for this as well. I don't really know for sure. We got the Z011 Elite right there on the hood as well. No banners or anything because it is an Authentics. Got the number 5 right there, Nations Guard across the back. Right there on the deck, you got Nations Guard once again, which is kind of gray for whatever. Oh, they're both gray. Okay, never mind. I thought it was like some type of ink mess up, but no. The guard is supposed to be kind of a grayish instead of black. So here on the back, you got the Auto Dealer Warranty Solutions right there. Camaro Z011 LE. You got the Valvoline and the number 5. Of course, you got the taillights. Chevy bow tie, got the camera, all that good stuff. Camera's hard to see, but you can see it is right there. If you just look a little harder, you can see it. Got Nation's Guard right there, got a little bit of bubbles, which is fantastic. Don't expect much out of an Authentics. Got the Valvoline right there, got the number 5, which looks slid a little too far back, if I'm not mistaken. That kind of looks a little far back. I mean, it's not a big deal. I just think it's a little off versus, you know, over here. Oh, we got some more a decal mess up over here too, but I don't know. It just looks like it slid back a little bit. I got Kyle Larson, of course, on the name rail. I wish why don't I have the lights in here? Why is it just not getting good lighting? There we go. Got Kyle Larson right there. Of course, you got Oxalto, Cronus, Freightliner, Mac Tool, Simon, Cincinnati right there. Of course, you got the green. Let's see, Tarleton, I believe. I don't really know what that is. Something about finish. NASCAR race car, NASCAR Cup Series. Got the Goodyear right there, of course, with the Goodyear tires. Of course, you got some of the graphic design up here. Got Sunoco down here. Got the number 5 going on around the front. So we got the front end, which is looks like it's a little damaged. Not gonna lie, it looks like the grill is falling apart. And same with the headlight. It looks like he ran into something. So that's pretty interesting. I hope I can find a diecast, or not a diecast, but a race where he kind of wrecked this car or something like that, and that would be pretty nice to get a custom out of that. But that is pretty much all for the Nation's Guard paint scheme. Not a bad paint scheme whatsoever. Of course, it's the same as the Hendrick cars. I think it was the same as the William Byron Hendrick cars as well. So, you know, there's that. But anyway, let's go ahead and move on to our next diecast, which of course would be good old Ross Chastain. Now we do have the Gold Series once again. You can also find that diecast review down in the description if you want to go check that out. And we'll do a side-by-side comparison of the Gold Series, of course, versus the Authentics. So we will do that here in just a few seconds. Now, just looking at the package, of course, you got the clovers all over the place, and this is a lot better package compared to the Kyle Larson, in my opinion. Of course, you got the Ross Chastain in orange. I got the 42 in orange. You got the green and the clover background. So very, very nice touch. So good job, Lionel, on these packages. Again, they're getting better and better with I can't speak, better and better with these packages. But anyway, let's crack this bad boy open and see what we got. Here's the diecast out of the box, and we actually have a hood for this little trinket, which is very cool. We don't really get hoods that much anymore. We just normally get the cards, the stickers, or the magnets. We barely even get the magnets now. So having a hood is very lovely to have in Authentics line. We got Ross Chastain right there. Of course, you got the Melon Man right there, his little logo there. You got Clover. Of course, you got the kind of the design for the side, even though it's supposed to be the hood, even though, you know, they did change a little bit. Of course, it doesn't match, but it does match the side design. It's supposed to match the entirety of the paint scheme and just kind of have it on a hood. So there is that. Now on to the actual diecast, which is a beautiful diecast, might I add. Very nice paint scheme. I'm pretty sure Larson ran something similar to this in 2019. That's where he flipped at Talladega. And also, Matt Kenseth ran a very similar scheme, if not the same one, if I am remembering that correctly. Of course, that was when he was in the 42, but still. So, you know, we got all your clovers and stuff on here, of course, for a Clover-sponsored diecast. So let's go and take a closer look about what we got on the hood right here. We got the Clover logo, you know, not a big surprise. No banners or anything. Once again, it is an Authentics. Got the 42 Clover right there. You got nothing on the deck lid. I don't know why they don't do anything on the deck lid. They complain about the sponsors, like, not getting enough like screen time or show time, and then they just do stuff like this. So I don't really know what that's about. I got Clover right there. Let's see if we can. There we go. Got Camaro Z110E. Got Clover twice, actually. Got the Chevy bow tie, the camera, the taillights, and the 42. Over here on this side, you got nothing on that quarter panel right here. They could also put something there. Clover, nothing on the seat post. McDonald's, Clover, Cessna, and I don't know what that one is on the B post there. Of course, you got the side design here. McDonald's, once again, got the 42. NASCAR race car, NASCAR Cup Series. Of course, you got the Goodyear logo there. And then you got the Goodyear tires. Over here, you got Sunoco, which looks super scuffed. But, I mean, you know, it is what it is. And it also looks like we got a kind of a scuffed up Chevy logo or Chevy bow tie right there on the headlights. So that's very nice. Awesome quality. Again, don't really expect much from a Authentics compared to the Gold Series, which is much better in my opinion. Of course, you see right off the bat we got a different interior and we have the banners, which is why I will try to buy the oh, there is a difference. Is that just me? Look, there's a difference. Look, look at the front end. Look at that. It's also more bright too. Huh. Fun fact: the Gold Series is different from the Authentics line. Well, I don't know if anybody's ever discovered that yet, but look, it is different. Huh. How about that? Didn't know that at all. That's very, very interesting, actually. Definitely got to make that post on on the gram. We got to get a closer look at that as well. So let's go ahead and zoom in here. You can see right here, there is no clovers for the most part. And then we have clovers over here, which is kind of weird, actually. Is it on both sides like that? Yep. So that is different. That's kind of weird. Now, we've had this before. We've had, whatchamacallit, like Chase Elliott has had two different types of, like, diecast Authentics versus Gold Series. Like, for example, the Hooters truck, the Authentics was different from the Gold Series. The 2020 Darlington was different from the Gold Series. So, pretty awesome to see, you know, that very small detail. Now, question is, which one is accurate? Is it the Authentics or is it the Gold Series? Now, you can kind of flip-flop what you want versus the paint scheme versus the actual, like, banners and stuff. But either way, there is a difference, and that's kind of why we do these diecast reviews, to kind of get a closer look about what's really going on. But that is pretty good to know. But as far as that, and of course the interior and banners, that seems to be pretty much the same. The paint scheme is the same, of course, you know, with the exception of the front end here. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of like the Authentics better, just with a little more clovers. So yeah, pretty awesome. Again, that's why we do these diecast reviews, people. But I'm definitely going to post that on Instagram. And I'd be like, hey, look at this. Because I haven't seen anything about it. I haven't seen anybody notice that. So who knows? I might be the first one to find out. But with that being said, that's it for this diecast review. So let's go ahead and move on to our outro. That will conclude this diecast review. So if you made it this far, thank you so much. I know I've been kind of spacey recently, and I don't really mean to. I've been trying to do what I can. I've been getting really busy recently. It's hard to kind of maintain the videos versus life and a job and trying to do other stuff and trying to, you know, get out and also enjoy my life in other ways, you know, just trying to going places, just, you know, going out somewhere and try to balance YouTube in the same time is definitely affecting it a lot. I have not been able to post nowhere near as much as I used to. You guys were getting 2 videos a day, sometimes 3 videos a day, all day long, or all week long, sometimes all month long. I mean, you was getting a lot of diecast content now, and we're kind of running a little bit behind. I'm not gonna lie, we got a lot of diecast reviews to do, a lot of customs to do, which doesn't help. But I mean, you know, it is what it is. I like doing this. It's a cool little side piece just to my hobby, I guess you could call it. Which, I mean, it is a hobby, but my collection is a big part of my life now. I know it kind of seems kind of weird. But I've been cutting back on a lot of stuff. I've been trying to do more adult things, buy more adult, like, purchases, like a car, like an actual car, not a 124 scale or 164 scale, a real-life drivable car. And stuff like that. So even through the mini breaks that I don't mean to take, or the spotty uploads, or the non-consistent videos, and you guys are still here, thank you so much. It does really mean a lot to me. You guys are amazing. You guys are the best. And with that being said, that'll be all for this diecast review. So thank you all so much for watching. Once again, thank you for staying throughout all these videos. But I will see you in the next video.
Smoke it up.